Alright, welcome to Brigandine, the Legend of Runersia, and welcome to my Light or Darkness Mana Saleesia Theocracy run. I'm going to be skipping all of the story beats and all the fluff, so if you want to see that, check out the description. I've got Veracity Trigger, Valkos Lunari, and Frost PDP, who have playthroughs of Brigandine, Legend of Runersia with all the story intact. I'm going to be focusing primarily just on the organization phases and the tactical battles and skipping all the story stuff. So, with that out of the way, here we go. And as I said, we're going to be playing the Mana Saleesia Theocracy. This is in part because it's thematically fitting for the Light and Darkness run. We're going to be using the base difficulty of Hard, no time limit. There's a bit of a debate of whether it's harder to play against Guard Castle Hex or Don't Guard Castle Hex. I think they're both pretty terrible AI, and it's just you have to exploit them in different ways if you want to exploit the AI. But yeah, we're just going to have them run at us because we're already going to be gimping ourselves pretty hard with our limitation on monsters. Speaking of limitation on monsters, monster capture is allowed, but any monster that is not light or dark elemental, and only light or dark elemental, we have to release. Including at the very start of the game, we're going to release every monster that is not light or dark. Quest success rate, we're going to turn that to 100% enemy success, so the AI computers always, or the AI players are always going to succeed on their quests. Mana acquisition, enemies times 2, so the AI will have twice as much mana as we do. Or twice as much mana as normal. Revival Stone, we're going to leave the same, because I don't want them reviving every monster I ever kill. And XP acquisition is going to be enemies times 2, so their monsters and knights will level up twice as fast as ours. And with that, we're going to start the game as Rudo. Skip guide, yes. Alright, and here we are in our first organized phase. So, we're going to start off, as I said, going through release monster. Anything that is not white or black elemental immediately is getting booted. That means that we are going to be limited, as far as summons go, we are going to be limited to ghouls, unicorns, angels, and demons. Which is, pretty rough. But that's the whole idea. Here we actually, since we're starting with Mana Saleesia, we do start with some good light and dark elemental. We have a Mana Miracle Archangel, we have a Holy Dragon, we have a Nightmare. Lizardman goes. We have another Angel. Phoenix goes. We have a level 15 Revenant. Rock goes. Dog goes. We have a level 7 Unicorn, another level 7 Unicorn, the Bronze Golem goes, and we start with the level 10 Simurgh. Level 12 Archangel, level 10 Pegasus there. So we have one castle where we actually have good units. And yeah, I already looked through this. And we're getting rid of a lot. We're basically going to have to plan our defenses very, very carefully to not just completely get overrun very, very quickly. Alright, so we are able to capture monsters. So if there's an enemy Simurgh that we capture, we get to keep that. If there's an enemy Holy Dragon or Darkness Dragon, we get to keep those. But since the base dragon that evolves into them is red elemental, we cannot summon and evolve our own dragons. We have to capture if we want dragons. Same with Simurgh. Since the base rock is non-elemental, we can only get a Simurgh if we capture one. Yeah. Most, elementals as well. We could potentially capture a white or black orb elemental. But that's it. I think that's actually the majority, other than the angels and demons and ghouls and unicorns. I think that's basically all we can capture. So, we're going to start off here consolidating to the strongest possible teams we can make, because these are going to be our starting teams, and I think we're going to use Kyle, Rudo, and Gilliam as our primary starting team. Like our primary big, actually able to win fights team. In part because the level is, for some reason, the thing that determines initiative order in fighting. So by having level 24, 21, and 20, they should act close together, if not all back-to-back. And if we threw in, for example, like a low level, like this level 10 knight, then it would be like level 24, level 21, and then if the enemies had anything between level 21 and level 10, they would interrupt our flow and we wouldn't be able to go back-to-back-to-back. So, we are going to absolutely put all of our monsters that have levels into this team. This is our strongest team. There is no question about that. Yeah, I think having... Then again... something like that. So that leaves 36 here and 50 here. So let's go ahead and summon 2 ghouls for the 36. And a unicorn. Unicorns are going to be very instrumental in this playthrough, because without the heals, ghouls will die very, very quickly, and ghouls are basically our only real frontliners that we can summon, and they're not really great at it. Level 1 ghoul has 413 hit points. Not much more than a level 1 unicorn. And their agility is lower. So honestly, unicorns might actually be better frontliners than ghouls. Not even joking. But that's something we'll worry about later. For now, let's go ahead and move these 3 somewhere where we can start taking enemy castles. And I think the best place to move them is going to be over here, so that we can push up. We'll be able to push up and take Garwellin, and then Belfram is the closest place where we can get the ability to summon demons. And demons are going to be very helpful. So demons have Venom and Curse, which are black elemental spells, versus the angels that have Divine Ray and Heal, or Loop Heal rather. So having angels and demons gives us greater variety over what we can, do damage with. But also, once you evolve the demons up to archdemons, they get the ability to have a really strong melee attack that has a chance to charm the enemy. That will come in very handy, especially for capturing monsters, because other than our knights, we have no way to charm. And charming is the only way to guarantee the capture of a monster when you defeat a knight. But yeah, as far as knights go, we are allowed to have our knights be whatever class. There's not going to be an elemental restriction, because if there was, all females would have to be either dancer or cleric, and all males would just have to be the cleric tree or the healer tree. So it would not really be possible. Well, I mean, I guess it could be possible, especially since some of them start off as knights, but yeah. Alright, so he's already Mastery 5 fighter. What do I think? Let's look at status first. Alright, so he has Rune Growth C, Character Growth D, Command Range 3. He's not great. Mr. Federico is Rune Growth C, Character Growth D, Command Range 3. Not great. Neither of those are very good knights. I'm looking specifically for a good, Project Knight. Somebody that I can... Rune Growth B, Character Growth D, Command Range 4. She's better. She's not great. BD3, again, not great, but better. BD4... Let's see. BD4. I think BD4 might be the best we get. DD4. Yeah, okay. Let's see. She's a Temple Knight. which means she is proficiency 0 as a Temple Knight. But that's a good frontline class. She is proficiency 3 as a Sorceress. Both of them are actually Water Elemental. So I think I'm going to move them. Yeah, here's the thing though, is like, what am I going to defend? There's no way I'm going to be able to... If I were to try to hold on to all of my territory, I would have to defend Bastilis, Norbass. Galest should be fine, because the AI does not attack on turn 1, I do not believe. Which means Rudo and his team should be able to attack Garwellin and overwrite whatever they were trying to do. So we should be able to close off Galest from attack this the first battle round where we can attack. So that should be fine. And then, if we don't have anyone else here, then it's just going to be abandoned and easily captured, which will then open these guys up. So, yeah, like, Mana Saleesia, no matter how you play it, you're going to need at least 4 defensive teams. Which I don't think is going to be very doable. So I think we actually let Citastoria fall. Let's see. We can't summon anything there. We can summon unicorns there. We can summon angels there. Unicorns there. Unicorns, ghouls, and angels here. So Zai is very important to hold on to. Can't summon anything there. You can summon ghouls there. Can't summon anything there. Okay. So Zai is our most important. Absolutely. Can't summon anything here. Okay. So what I think I'm actually going to do is I'm going to move everyone else to Zai. And then next turn, during the organized phase, I'm going to form teams in Zai, where I can summon all the monsters I can summon currently. And then I will distribute them where I think I need to go. So, I'm going to... 2 knights here. Like I said, I want to completely assign teams and summon monsters next round. So... Yeah, I know. They shouldn't attack. Here we go. So once again, we have Rudo's troop. Very, very much capable of taking on Garwellin. Although I do wish I had some Black Elemental to deal with Alcin. He's actually quite strong. He's a very, very accurate White Elemental melee character. So, I'm not going to easily be able to take him down with Rudo. But the other two are kind of whatever, so I'm not too worried about them. Alright. So again, the plan here, we attack from Alternia to Garwellin, which will defend Galest, so we don't need to put anyone there. We're kind of focusing mostly on keeping this cluster, which means we need to keep Norbass. So our second strongest team needs to go to Norbass. Who is that at present? Oh. No, not consume items. Class. So she is already proficiency 5 cleric, so she's going to become an enchantress. Or actually, do I go bard? So Bard gains the ability to do Brave Play, which increases attack, defense, and agility of an ally and can be used after moving. This would be very good specifically to use on a frontline knight. giving them attack, defense, and agility means they have higher evasion, higher hit chance, take less damage, and deal more damage. And I think that might be more beneficial than being able to cast Frost, Charm, and Flight. And then after we get to Minstrel, Minstrels get Curse Lullaby, which is basically the reverse on enemies, as well as Thunder. I mean, she only has 235 base mana. And the Brave Play, we can change her back. But, Brave Play, no, that. Brave Play is 130 mana. So we wouldn't even be able to do it twice. We'd only be able to do it once. And then after we did it, we'd be down to 115, which wouldn't even be enough to cast Heal twice. So I think she is better off as an Enchantress just because of her low mana pool. Because at least that gives her bonus mana. Enchantresses get, just whenever you change into an Enchantress, you get more mana. So she'll be able to cast more spells as an Enchantress. But I do definitely want a Bard somewhere. Here we have a Fighter, who's Proficiency 5. And I actually really like... I like cross-classing Fighter with Thief to get the hit point recovery as well as the evasion up. But leveling Thief is a nightmare. Barbarian, I mean, yeah, you get counter damage up, but... Like, you really don't get anything else. So, I think definitely not Barbarian. Monk, you get accuracy up. And then that's about it. So, definitely Thief Fighter is, I think, the best melee combo. Feel free to disagree with me all you want. There is no objective truth here. It's just, that's the way I feel. Here we have a Sorcerer who's Proficiency 5. And unfortunately, yeah. The only thing that really makes any sense for a male to cross-class with Mage is Priest, and the only thing that makes sense for a male to cross-class with Priest is Mage, so that's basically the build path. Alright, so now he has Heal, Cure, Flame Power, Excel, Weakness, Magic Down, and Gene of Flame, and Venom. Not bad. Not bad. She's Proficiency 3, so we're going to leave her alone. We do actually have a Minstrel already, so she's definitely going to find use. She has 359 mana, so 359, she can actually use this twice at 320. So she'd only have 39 mana left, which is not enough to do anything. But using that twice on, for example, 2 frontliners, pretty good. Here we have a Mastery 5 Monk. So in one level, he'll be able to class up to a Grappler. And I think, like, I really like combining Monk with the accuracy up with the Barbarian, with the intention of them staying Barbarian at the end, so they have the massive damage with low accuracy. With the accuracy bonus, it's, you know, not nearly as low accuracy, and it's very, very strong. So, I think I am going to cross-class him Monk Barbarian. And that's all my knights, huh? Alright, so we have a Swordsman. We have his Swordsman. Swift Stance is pretty good. Increased agility for some turns. Lets you dodge some stuff that you otherwise wouldn't. Do we actually have any knights? I mean, B is not bad for growth. It's just D character growth, D character growth, D character growth, D character growth. Like, all of our knights are D character growth. Not ideal. Yeah. So we definitely want to quest for knights sooner than later. Hopefully we can get a good one early on. I think we're going to... So I think Alan here, we're going to use him in the training grounds until he gets Mastery 5 of Thief. I mean, he's got Rune Growth of C, but his command range is only 3, so he's not great by any stretch of the imagination. But at level 6, he's going to gain the most experience, which also means the monsters that we put with him at any given point will gain the most experience. So what... If those are the class changes, which those are pretty much all the class changes, who are we going to use? Let's go ahead and remove all the monsters for now, and just look. I already said I'm going to be going to the training grounds with him. So we're going to sort them all by level. Okay, 15, 15, 14, 14... 12, 11, 10, 9, 13, 11, 11, 10, 9, 8, 6. Alright. What we could actually do is we could do a kamikaze defense kind of thing, where we just put knights that we want to get experience into castles defending themselves and just stand on the castle hex and let the enemies beat on them. They'll heal every turn on the castle hex and maybe not die too quickly. Get some experience from counterattacks and everything. Maybe get a kill, potentially. Obviously, you only want to do that with a melee class, but... Let's see. We have Priest, Swordsman, Grappler. That's a solid team. And they're all close in level, so they should act all at the same time. So we're going to put the Angel with the Priest. Along with the Unicorns for now. Actually, if I do this, then they'll stay at the top, because the list auto-sorts based on the monsters that you have, for some reason. Then we have a Sorceress, a Healer, and an Archer. As well as a Minstrel, a Temple Knight, and a Barbarian. And then our Enchantress. So I think what we're going to do... We got 1, 2, 3. So those 3 are going to go to the second most important place, behind the place that Rudo and company are. And then I think we'll put the Sorceress, Healer, and Archer in position to defend one direction, and just give them a whole lot of fodder troops to stand in front of them. And then Minstrel, Temple Knight, Barbarian we'll probably put together somewhere. Maybe not the Barbarian. Maybe we go Minstrel, Temple Knight, Enchantress. And then send Cyrus out somewhere. But we have 3,000 mana, so let's start with 2 or 3 angels. Let's go 3. Alright, we got a couple bad angels there. Let's get a whole bunch of ghouls. If we get a Mana Miracle, we're going to stick it with the knight that's going to be training. That way we don't risk losing it, because we're going to lose a lot of ghouls in this playthrough. These are going to be our primary frontliners. And as you can imagine, they're not very strong. Get some unicorns as well. Alright, and with those summoned... Yeah, see, at the top we got 3, and then everyone else got scattered again. So, Mana Miracle goes with him. That's the only Mana Miracle we got. Alright. We're going to send Angel with Temple Knight, as well as some frontline fodder, and a healer. Actually, if we do this, we can put 2 healers on her team. Alright, healer. Give her another angel and some unicorns. Alright, so she's ready to heal up a lot. Sorceress. I think I want to actually give her 2 angels. So let me go summon a couple more angels real quick. Angels in a pinch can be used as frontliners. They're slightly less durable than ghouls, but they also have higher agility, so they're more likely to dodge. Okay, and we are out of mana to summon angels, so let's summon 3 more ghouls. And that's all of our mana. Okay. Let's do this again. Oops. No, him. I definitely want priest, angel, unicorn, unicorn. Him. Definitely want some more frontline with him, as well as an angel and another unicorn. Swordsman. I also definitely want to give him an angel and a couple of unicorns. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and send them. Move. Nope, not him. Him and him. And they are going to move over here into our second most important castle for this first round. Alright. So now we see move, move, move. Alright. Go ahead and go to quests and actually see, okay, there are quite a few people who have a chance at getting another knight, and she actually has the highest chance. So we're going to do that. Titania is going to go for the Mana Spring quest and hopefully bring us a home, bring us a knight home. Alan is just going to stay training grounds. And yeah, that's what we've got as far as questing goes. Alright. Now then, everyone else. Ideally, I'd like to have everyone with, you know, an angel, a unicorn, and then ghouls, or possibly 2 angels. Temple Knight, we're going to give her an angel to stand behind her, a unicorn to stand behind that, and a bunch of ghouls. Maybe another unicorn. Alright, so there's our Temple Knight. She's going on a quest. Sorceress Minstrel. Minstrel, give her a... Actually, you know what? We'll just make one more team, and then the others we'll just send to stand there and try to defend. So we've got the Minstrel, we've got the Temple Knight, and then we want a caster, definitely. Enchantress... I say caster. Maybe we want an archer. Maybe archer is what we want, actually. No, because Archer is more survivable than a caster, so we don't need to actually send the Archer with any kind of frontline. She's questing. She's a sorceress with 487 MP. Alright, you have been selected. So you're going to be with Emma and Monica. And you three, Emma, Monica, and Selena, are going to go... Yeah, I think that's the place I want to send them. Is it? Or is it here? To make sure that we don't get attacked after... Yeah. So we want to hold that. We want to hold these two castles as well as this castle. And then the castles down here, we're going to just try to staunch the bleeding with the three that are left. So we're gonna have 3 knights just chilling. Just trying to hold against knights and monsters. Alright, that's the plan. I could split the monsters up more, but I would rather have a better chance of holding Norbass and Alternia rather than try to split my monsters up and hold too much. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Yeah, I know. Alright, so now we attack with everyone we can to Garwellen. And that's what we do. I'm expecting to be invaded in a couple of different places here. Okay, obviously this is where we start. And I only did 2 rounds because in the first round the AI does not fight. So from now on the episodes are just going to be 1 organized phase, 1 combat phase. And yeah, just everyone together. And we're going to try our best to win. Alright. Unfortunately it is a water base. But fortunately, we do have quite a bit of flying units. But they do also have demons. Including a, I believe, Manamerical Archdemon. Right? Or is that another base? No. Okay, just 3 regular demons. Alright. So, those demons are going to do increased damage against Rudo, as well as our angels and our dragon. Luckily, they will also take more damage from the same units. But, yeah, we got a lot of reliance on white elemental damage here. Oof. Pegasus. Yeah. Sure. They're not going to come across the bridge yet, so I can afford to be a little bit careless with my positioning. Ilium. Wait a second. Okay. No. So we did class change everyone who had 5, right? Yeah, he only has proficiency 1. Okay. Good. We're going to do our best to conquer the continent in a hopefully somewhat timely manner. But this is going to be difficult. This is going to be very, very difficult. We're going to be outnumbered for a long while. But we do have Rudo, so... This is the Angel. That's the Archangel. Alright. Archangel behind Rudo. You gonna start coming, or are you just gonna chill on the other side of the water? You know, it doesn't actually make a lot of sense for me to rush the same bridge with everyone. So I think I'm actually going to push this other bridge, even though it's like completely leaving my little ghouls behind. They're not going to be a whole lot of use anyway. But I have the Simurgh, and I have plenty of unicorns. And I've got Kyle to stand on the bridge and block enemies. I could actually stand behind him. Yeah, so we're going to split our forces. These two knights are going to go to that bridge, and Rudo's just going to walk straight at the enemy. And that's the strategy we're going to use. Hopefully it doesn't bite me, but gonna do my best. Alright. I think I'm just gonna sit tight, move Rudo right there, move the dragon right there. Again, Archangel stays behind Rudo, Angel stays behind Dragon, Nightmare stays behind them. So I have no idea what the AI is going to do, but hopefully we're able to get in position before they do anything too bad to us. Simurgh, Pegasus, Unicorn. Get our ghouls in place, get our mage in place, and get our angel in place. Alright, everything else can just kind of go wherever. Alright. They are just kind of milling about. Aha! They're starting to push. Good. Beautiful. Alright. Okay, so unfortunately, because of the way the pathfinding works in this game, I'm gonna have to go across the bridge pretty slowly, unless I want to leave units behind. Yeah, minus 20% evade, minus 20% accuracy if I get in the water. Not great. Not ideal. I would definitely rather the dragon have the reduced accuracy. Alright. He's picking a fight with Rudo. Not advisable. Alright, that hurts. And then everything else is just kind of there. Alright, now here, I think we're going to move in and attack. Takes 32 damage in return. 32 damage. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, you're kind of useless. You're kind of useless. You, on the other hand... Ah, not enough. And it takes 59 damage in return. That's fine. Ooh, crit, 73 damage in return. That's not ideal. I'm gonna move Ghoul like that just to block movement. So as long as there's one of your units on either side of a hex, the enemy can't just directly move into that hex. They have to stop on the hex outside of it and then spend an entire turn moving into it. So just having that ghoul there is keeping my Simurgh from getting flanked too badly. I mean... kind of want to do the same thing with the Pegasus. The Pegasus is, since it's flying, it does not have an accuracy or evasion penalty on the water, whereas everything else will. Alright, Gilliam. Getting in position. Unicorn, getting over there. And this is a chance for us to actually frontline the Archangel, get a kill, and potentially be fine. But we don't have access to protect or anything like that. So I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to keep it safe. Now, Seraphs, the tier 3 angels, they actually have a lot more defense and a lot more health than a Archangel. So they're much more capable of frontlining. Wait, she can just run through water like it's nothing? Does she have an item, or did I just not know that about the Temple Knight class? You know, I was really hoping to get a few more evades out of that Pegasus there. Yeah, of course it runs away. Okay. Okay. Rudo. I mean, we have a chance to kill a Kodal. By the same token, though, if we go ahead and kill Alcin here, all of his troops retreat, and we can immediately start dealing with Hazaroth and his troops. And while we can't keep them if we capture them, we are able to take them away and throw them away so that the enemy doesn't have the monsters we capture. So I think I am absolutely going to do exactly that. Divine Ray. Alright, and now Rudo should be able to kill. Not with that. With that. Two. Well then. And this is an angel, so it doesn't actually have the ability to cast Holy Word. That's unfortunate. Oh wait. No, we're good. Weakness. Okay, now he dies. Skill, Untainted Path, now he dies. Okay. Which means we're going to go ahead and Divine Ray. 293. And then that does 148 with a 30% accuracy. Or 121 with 100% accuracy. Okay. So no, we are just going to kill him. We're going to see what happens. Alright. There's Rudo's big bonk out for the battle. He only has the mana to do it once. Alright. And the Golem and Demon that are blocking my... Ooh, we can actually keep the Demon. Nice. Nice. Unfortunately, the Golem is blocking our path. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Alright. How do we deal with this Temple Knight? And yeah, even though her preferred terrain is swamp, she apparently can move over water without issue. Oh, and she gets plus 10% accuracy and evasion. Neat. Paladin, Divine Ray. Yeah. Alright. Ghoul, can't really do anything. Other Ghoul, can't really do anything. Pegasus is going to heal itself, allowing it to stay in the front line longer. And here we're going to heal the Simurgh. And then push in with the Simurgh, and only an 84%. It has to be enough. It is. Nice. Alright, and then our Revenant can't really do anything. Now we go to the Archangel. into our Cardinal. Our Cardinal doesn't have Divine Ray? You're kidding. I did not know that. He can only do 65 damage to her. Okay, that's problematic. Yeah, we are definitely going to change his class as soon as this battle's over. I don't care that he doesn't have Mastery yet. Magic. That's definitely not enough. That is definitely not enough. Okay. Divine Ray. Try to get them to at least run away. Oh man. I literally, this entire plan was based on the idea that Gilliam could do some kind of serious damage from the second line. That is not the case. At all. So. That unicorn's gonna go over there. That unicorn's gonna go right there. Alright. Cool. Okay, we do 215 damage with our basic attack from Rudo. High Dog goes for a Paladin, which should be fine. Should be completely fine. Ooh, 228 crit. Not ideal. Not ideal. And then, yeah, heal on her, of course. 75. And is the dog able to get around? And they paralyzed him, so now he can't counterattack? Ooh, that's problematic. That's problematic. Alright, first things first. Since our hit chance is garbage, we might as well breath. Alright. And then our Archangel can Divine Ray. Do some serious damage. Brings him down to 202. This Angel cannot do the 202. Unless... Magic down on him. Alright. Now, I think I want the Archangel to get stronger more than I want the Angel to actually reach Archangel. So I'm going to hit with this Angel first. Okay. And then I'm going to hit with the Archangel, which kills. Beautiful. So now he's gone. Yep. 2 levels for our Archangel. We capture another demon. Sadly, Rudo has to clear the way if he's going to get to the other front of the fight, which is going to take several turns. Luckily, we do have unicorns, so we can cure the paralysis. But I don't think we can't even... Yeah, we can't even Divine Ray a second time. Alright. What skills do you have? Sonic Roar? Okay, this Pegasus is in trouble. But I'm going to heal it, and I'm going to leave it on the front line because it's more likely to succeed. Alright. If I do that... Hold on. Cool. How much damage can you do to the dog? 65. If I go here... I can almost kill those, but then the ghoul won't be able to get to them. I can do that, which brings him down to 99, which is not enough for the ghoul to kill. Yeah, this is going to be the majority of the early battles, is like, can we even? I mean, I think I actually need to kill this wyvern. %78%. You know what? I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna hope. And it hit. Cool. Nice. Alright, so now I think the ghoul should be able to get... One of the ghouls should be able to get to where he's standing. So if I do this, and then that. Alright. And then this ghoul can get there, and this ghoul can get there. Alternatively, the Revenant can get there, and does not do enough to kill. But if this ghoul goes in first, and misses. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'm literally just throwing the ghouls in the front, letting them smack something, and hoping that they get enough experience to level up by the end of the fight. They should, unless they die. If they die, all bets are off. Okay, so that's a kill. That's a kill. Let's do it. Cool, we stole an item. Now then, this unicorn is going to heal the Pegasus. He doesn't really have mana for much of anything. Does he do any damage if he melees? No, not really. 89 damage, 77% chance to hit, takes 132 back. That's not great. I mean, I guess... You know what? Why not? Why not? We have plenty of heals, so... Give him a heal. We have all the heals we need, so... Is she gonna retreat? Or is she gonna stay? She's gonna retreat. Okay, so we win. Whew. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty happy with how that turned out. So we stole a level 10 monster and 2 demons. Alright. And that is the end of that round. Titania got a partying collar. Does that mean we did not get the knight? Yes, we did. Beautiful. Alright. So, that has been Episode 1 of the Brigandine Legend of Runersia Darkness and Light playthrough. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a good one.